What up, you guys? This is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Stash. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing Original Gangstas.
What's up, old man? So close. We run this motherfucker now. You better get out of here before you get hurt. Put it back. Man, don't put shit back.
We stake claim on this motherfucking place, man.
I'm only gonna say it once.
And this video will not contain spoilers. I always loved this movie. I used to rent this back in the day a lot. Now, this movie was written and directed by Larry Cohen, which I had no idea until recently. And I guess he wanted to do a blaxploitation movie. He maybe did them before. I don't even know. But this has like an all-star cast of blaxploitation actors. It's got Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, Pam Grier, Richard Roundtree's in this shit. It's got Wheezy from the Jeffersons is in this. So that's like the stars from the 70s. Then it also has like people from the 90s. The rapper Drew Down is like one of the main villains in this. And if you're from the Bay Area, if you know like Bay Area rap, that's fucking hilarious.
Give it up, give it up, give it to me. My Big Mac, capitalized double D shake, and this song.
You know, I've always been a Drew Down fan. I got a bunch of his albums and stuff. It's very funny to see him in this movie as like a gang leader.
The money's still in the till. Go on and get it.
Oh, see, it ain't about the money. Hell no. You see, I can make more money in a day than you can make in a lifetime, old man. By the way, what's this old punk shit I'm hearing you didn't talk to the police about?
You also got cameos from the Loonies in this thing. They're, you know, blink and you'll miss them, but they're in there. And they're the guys that did the song 5 on it, which was a huge hit back in the day. And now it's in that movie Us with Jordan Peele. That's a Bay Area classic, too. It's all, like, Bay Area rappers in this thing. And it takes place in Indiana, so, like, I don't know what the heck. So what it really comes down to is the old 70s stars versus the new modern 90s gangsters. And, you know, of course, the 90s gangsters get the shit kicked out of them by the old school guys. And, this movie is really fun. You know, it's half sad because a lot of this shit really goes on, but it's played for like entertainment, and there's explosions and shootouts and stuff, and as a movie, it's a lot of fun. The way this movie starts off is it's kind of scary how real it is. Like, it starts off with a guy narrating, I think it's Jim Brown, and, like, he's narrating about his city and how great it used to be. And then it's just showing all this, like, real-life urban decay, like, all these abandoned buildings and stuff. And then he's, like, saying, like, here's where the old high school used to be. And it's just, like, a pile of rubble. And, yeah, it's sad because this really happened. Like, once the industries closed down or whatever, then just the whole city went to shit. And then the gangs took over. So it's a good mix of, like, real, like, social commentary and then just full-out, like, entertainment, karate fights and shit. Alright, so let's get into the plot. Alright, so it starts off with this guy playing basketball. He's a good kid. He's a good basketball player. He scams, like, the gang leaders and whatever by playing basketball and winning all their money. So then he walks away and he thinks, like, alright, he got it off scot-free. Well, no, they come back. They kill him in a phone booth. Right in front of a store. So then the store owner talks to the police because he knows who killed him, and he wants to do the right thing. So he tells on them, and then they come back and fuck up the store owner. And they mean to kill him, but they don't. And what happens is, it turns out it's Fred Williamson's dad. So Fred Williamson comes to town. He's in this movie, he's an ex-NFL player. And, yeah, then he's out for revenge. He teams up with Jim Brown. Jim Brown was the father of the son that got killed. So he joins forces. And then also, they are the original members of this gang. They started it. But I guess they abandoned it or whatever. But, yeah, they started it, and now they're trying to finish it. You also got Pam Grier. She was the mother of the kid. And they were divorced, Pam Grier and Jim Brown, but they reunite in this to take revenge. And then you get, then it's like a full-out war between these guys and the gang members, and then the old school people get the entire neighborhood involved, and it's just a complete chaos. Molotov cocktails being thrown, guns being shot and stuff. It's just crazy. So that's all I'm gonna say. Any more than that, it's gonna spoil it. But yeah, just like as an exploitation movie, it's done very good. You also got Robert Forster in this. You know, I think this must have been the movie that like inspired Tarantino to do Jackie Brown, because like a year later, after Robert Forster and Pam Grier were in this, he made Jackie Brown. There's funny shit in this too. Like there's like a scene where the gang leader is talking to Fred Williamson, and he's telling him about the store that his dad ran, and he's like, you know, we left your dad alone. I used to come in here as a child, and he used to give me a fresh slice of bologna. I liked that. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, just the way he says it is really funny to me.
You know, this used to be my favorite grocery store. And you know, when I was a kid, I would come in here and your father would give me a fresh slice of bologna. I really liked it there. So I stayed off his ass. I protected him. And how does he show his appreciation? This is a very sad day, John Bookman.
Well, I just canceled your charge account.
You don't want to be like your papa. Starting something you can't finish.
That ain't never been my style, brother.
Fred Williamson is probably my favorite of the blaxploitation 70s stars. I like him in everything I see. And then let me talk about one particular scene. There's a scene where there's a drive-by shooting and the car goes by and it's shooting the gun or whatever. It's footage right from the movie Colors. Like they just, I don't know, they didn't have the budget to film it or something, so they just took a drive-by scene from Colors and put it in this. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, this movie is a blast. You know, check it out if you can. I highly recommend this Blu-ray. This is probably a lot better quality than the DVD. And it's got commentary by Larry Cohen on this thing. So I give this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. That's original Gangstas. Alright, you guys, this is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Stash. Let me know what you think of original Gangstas. Let me know your favorite Fred Williamson movie, your favorite Pam Grier movie, all that. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.